Hey guys, thank you for watching. We wanted to take you through a quick run through of the ThinkCentral website. ThinkCentral is the website that correlates to our reading and math series for Mercer County. So once you have this, you have to go through, if you want to write this down, you go to www-k6.thinkcentral.com. Now that will bring you to this page. A lot of times kids have a little bit of a struggle trying to get logged in right here. So for the first few times that you have them log in, you may want to do this with them. Country is always, it's always put in there anyway for United States, West Virginia. The district will be Mercer, and then you'll find your school. So for us, it's Whitethorn. So we find Whitethorn. You can even, if you have your computer at home, you can even click this Remember My School, and it'll save all of this information at the top, and then you won't have to do that ever again. And down here, you will find your child's username and password. You'll have to contact your child's teacher to find out what that is. Now, most of the time, kids know this already. So sometimes you can just ask them and they'll know that. So after you get all of that put in, click Login, and it will bring you to this screen. Things to do, you can click that, and if you have any assignments that your teacher, your child's teacher has assigned for them to do, that will be here. And then if you click My Scores, any of the scores that your child has taken, any of the assignments that they've taken, their scores will show up right here. And now you have to understand that different teachers use these assignments and these grades for different things. Some use them for strictly just practice, just to see where kids are at. Some use them for their weekly tests. So it's just, you'll have to talk to your child's teacher about how they use these scores in particular. But what we mainly wanted to talk to you about today is My Library. This is where you'll be able to find resources to really help your child at home. Now, whenever you click My Library, you'll have two options right here. This is what you'll pay attention to depending on what you're wanting to work on. Mathematics is first, and I'm going to talk to you today about reading. So, different grades will have different resources available, and different teachers have different things available. Right now, this is what I have for my kids. All of my kids have access to this. Right here, they have their Journey student book. You can click that. You'll have to choose either book 1 or book 2, so we'll go to book 1. And then it will pull up your child's reading book. This is just one page in their reading book. So you can click Content, and actually up here, if you know the page that your child's story is on, you can type that in here and click Enter. You can either go to Content and click what lesson they're on. Say we're on lesson 3. And we are reading the story, Read and Comprehend. So this is where their story will start. You click these arrows to scroll through. This is their whole entire reading book digital. So that's a really great resource. If you don't even want to have your child bring their book home, they don't have to. If they forget their book at school, then you can have them log on and read it here. It will even
Dogs
read it
by Jennifer Blythen Gillis.
They just have to click these little microphones and it will read it to them. So that's a really great resource. It opens several windows, so sometimes you gotta close those. Then you have your Grammar Snap videos. You choose your child's grade, and not every single lesson for Journeys has a Grammar Snap video. But like right now, so we're on lesson 27 right now, talking about adverbs. And I can click that right there, and it will pull up a Grammar Snap video. I won't play the whole thing. Anyway, so they are really cute videos, and like this is only 1 minute and 34 seconds, and it will help your child with their grammar skill for that week. Lots of windows. You can get decodable readers. You can get there's a handwriting or a writing handbook, and then you also have the Journeys level readers, and you just choose, these are the different levels, and you just click through and see which one pertains to your child, because they are leveled, and that's one of the great things about leveled readers and decodables is you can find the correct story for your child's reading ability. Okay, so like these are your leveled readers. You just go through, you find the story. Right now we're on lesson 27. So we'll click that. And then here it'll take you to their little leveled reader. And again, it will read it to them as a blank page. Some of them, well, the leveled readers will not read it to them, but like I said, you choose the story, you choose the book that correlates to your child's reading ability. So those are just some great reading resources. There's lots of other things that ThinkCentral has to offer. Like I said, different grades and different teachers are able to put up different resources. So just talk to your child's teacher and log on and see what all you can find.
Hey guys, Miss Bailey already went over some of the things about ThinkCentral. She already touched with you guys on things to do and how that's where your teacher's assignments will be, and my scores where you can view all of your scores. I'm just going to touch on a few things that are in your math library because what she went over was reading. The math has a lot of great resources that you can use at home. One thing that you have on here is you have your student's entire book, just like with your Journeys reading book. If you click that, it brings it up. You can look at the pages, and just like with Journeys, it will read questions to you. You can go anywhere you need. You can look at the table of contents and find out what lesson your student is on from the teacher, and you can go exactly where you need to. So that's really cool. Okay, another cool thing that's on here that the kids really like are the math on the spot videos. You can click right here and bring that up. It's the same thing. You look at your grade level, and then you just find what lesson you're on. So for example, our class is in chapter 8, we're finishing up. We did go over the measurement. So you pick what lesson you're on, and it gives you a cute little video that kind of goes along with it. The kids really like those. They're not very long. Most of them are within about 5 minutes, and they kind of just reinforce what the topics are. Two of the other things that our students really love are the Mega Math games. You can bring that up and you can find out from your teacher what lesson they're on, or you can just kind of let them play around because it reinforces skills that they're going to need to know for second grade. So for example, you could go to Shapes Ahoy, and we're doing measurements, so I might go to Made to Measure, and then it has all these different bulleted items that you can pick from. So I might go to centimeter, meter, or estimate. Sometimes you have to click to enable flash. If you do, just click it and click allow, it'll pop right up. And they have little games that pop up with videos and sound that go along with it. So for example, this
Use the centimeter ruler to measure the animal. About how many centimeters long is the animal?
So you can actually go and move the ruler and line it up and measure it. So that kind of helps too. I know some of my kids say they don't have a ruler at home. If you have a computer, you can do it on here. So that's another cool thing that you can access from ThinkCentral. Kind of similar to that is the animated math models. You bring that up, you can go to whatever skill you want. Same thing, you might want to ask your teacher, or you can just have this to reinforce things that they need help on. So I could go to these skills. Maybe I need help with 3-digit subtraction. So I can click that, and there's a button in here that says go, and it pops right up.
George is buying treats for his busy neighbors. One neighbor needs one giant package of jelly beans.
So that kind of gives you the idea, and it's got Curious George. The kids really like it because it's kind of like a cartoon. So same thing, we'll have a bunch of windows. Okay. The only other thing that I wanted to show you guys was the Interactive Student Edition. This is really cool. If you know what lesson you're on, or again, if you just need to reinforce, you just pull it up here. I might go to, let's see, maybe I need to practice stealing time. Pull it up here.
What are the different ways you can read the time on a clock?
You click start and it takes you right into the lesson. We've got this little bear here who talks to you. He's a little slow sometimes. Once he gets done, you just hit the arrow.
Let's practice telling
And
time.
it starts teaching the entire lesson.
This clock shows 4:15. Let's show this on the digital clock.
Good faith math and reading. Thank you.